Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, Woromi, the traditional owners of the land on which this video is made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. For those that have been with me for a while, yes, I'm back in the bedroom on my wobbly old card table. It's public holiday here in Australia, so I've got all family home, and it's just easier on everybody if I disappear into a quiet little space. Okay, entertainment only, bit of a Trump day. I'm still waiting for the boys to go, told you so, which will actually happen, I believe, on Wednesday the 14th, because they did tell me that way back in May that Trump would be charged, not just indicted, but actually charged within the first 2 weeks of June. Yet me, the messenger, goes, first 2 weeks of June, however, disclaimer. So it's Tuesday US time, which will be Wednesday the 14th our time. So there you go. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look about how the case is actually going to go for Trump. I mean, I've looked at this a few times, but I'm just using a different deck today, using my mystical manga, which is usually my political cards. Now, for those that I read earlier on the rally, yes, there will be hundreds, not thousands, turning out for Trump, I believe. He would like thousands. Just beware the media reporting coming in. They'll sort of pan across a section of the crowd and make it look like tens of thousands. Find your information elsewhere. Even mainstream media, they're about the sensationalist clickbait, even in Australia here, and it's just really frustrating. Um, there will be hundreds as the information comes out, the indisputable information comes out. Those figures will dwindle as people are starting to wake up and walk away. Very important that when the information comes out and they go, oh, hang on, and they have like a realization moment. Um, don't deride them or turn them away or told you so or anything like that. Just acknowledge that they are human, that they are capable of change, and welcome them into the ranks of us sane people. Okay, just be very aware of that. Bo of the Fifth Column, brilliant video this morning in regards to propaganda, the Republican propaganda spin on all this. Just be very aware that this is a criminal case with political implications, not, Ten of Swords, complete and utter downfall. The DOJ have got this. It is not a political case. It is a criminal case, first and foremost. Trump's on Truth Social, absolutely ranting on about how Barr was a weak and ineffective Attorney General. Well, he did everything that Trump asked him. I think that's because in comparison to Merrick Garland, who, yes, Biden did appoint, but Biden has no influence over when it comes to criminal cases, and really the president shouldn't have any influences over the DOJ. Trump's seeing what a real Attorney General looks like, and he's running scared. Okay, so just show me, how is this? Oh, excuse me a second. Yeah, page of wands. Go over on Truth Social if you want a bit of a laugh. Don't sign up. You have to sign up to read the comments. Don't sign up. Just look at the flailing around that Trump's doing and just laugh in the knowledge that uh, it's the yelling of a desperate man. Okay, yeah, bringing about an ending. Significant ending for him. Okay, come on, guys. How's this? Let's get started. How is this case going to go for Trump? How is this case going to go for Trump? Being fully aware, there's 37, some outlets are saying 38 charges being laid. I've put a copy of the indictment in my community page. Very readable. Go and have a look, even though it is long, because there's a lot involved. There is a woman who's going to be pulled in as well, and a lot of people are saying that that's Melania. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to read on it today, but we'll see. It'll come out on Tuesday/Wednesday. There's in total, though. Apparently, there's about 300 and something or other actual charges that can be brought forward in regards to Trump. This is just the first case. This is not the first. This is not the last. This is just the first case where the DOJ are bringing forward the absolutely indisputable, cannot argue against, ironclad, um, uh, so much proof that it cannot be denied cases, these 37 to start with. And then they'll start picking off on the others. Then you've got Georgia, then you've got New York times 2, then you've got Washington. So many court cases. Now, for those that are new, I haven't seen Trump ever go to prison. I am sorry if you would like to see him in the orange, but I see him clear as day in a what I would probably call a military medical facility, because the walls are this colour, the floor's vinyl this colour. He's in a winged armchair that it's made out of vinyl, not leather, picking on the arm, drooling and muttering about how unfair everything was, and he's basically unwanted, unvisited, and that's how he will see out his days. I've also read on Future Lives for Trump. Yes, I do read on Future Lives. They're good fun. But his future lives, he will not learn the life lesson, even though it keeps hitting him over the head with a brick in this lifetime. He won't learn it for another 2 lifetimes. However, his next 2 lifetimes, he's just an influential nobody. And that's what it's going to take for him to learn this lesson that the universe is trying to teach him. So just be aware, don't be afraid. It's all playing out as it's meant to, but let's have a look. How's this case going to go for Trump? The 37 charges. Show me how it's going to go for Trump. The 37 charges. The 37 charges. That one. Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. I'll just race my mouse over there and click for better light. There we go. Up. Yeah. Okay. It isn't out in the cold card, but it is very much about the financial corruption. Financial corruption, challenged by full exposure. The investigators shining the light on this financial and moral corruption. Okay, behind the scenes, the energy that he's in at the moment. The messaging is 10 of wands. The messaging is actually a burden for him. I'm really getting so strongly, though, that he is just in full disassociation, that he does not even realise that it's him. He does at a superficial level, but deep down, I'm really getting that he's so disassociated from the fact that this is happening to him, that he's almost perceiving that it's happening to somebody else, but it is a burden on him. The lies, and he's continuing with the lies. So this is the energy behind the scenes, but they're being watched. It's literally give the man some more rope so he can hang himself further. The moon card, the secrets thigh deep in the swamp and being exposed. So out of this messaging, this burden that he's under, it's going to be fully exposed to the light. The swamp that he's been stewing in. Out of the lies, we have justice coming for him. This is this court case, so rest assured he's not going to wriggle out of it. The karma hanging over him, the Knight of Wands, this is the information being brought forward. It's an action card. This is the, in all honesty, you've got the attorneys, his previous attorneys bringing forward information against him. This is the information being brought forward about his selling of the documents. Wow. There's going to be at least, how many am I getting? At least one where there will be proof, like irrefutable proof, that he sold information to a non-ally foreign entity, is what my boys are telling me. So information being brought forward about him receiving money in exchange. Outcome, death, ending, Page of Wands, the messaging coming forward, the Knight of Cups, an offer being made, interestingly enough, and the Ace of Coins, a new start. A new start for, okay, what I'm getting from these two cards with the Knight of Cups, an offer being made forward, being brought forward in regards to a new start, in regards to um, the domestic front, the home front, the security of the home front. So he may get an offer. Now, I know a few readers have said he might get an offer to, we'll drop some of these charges if you withdraw your run for presidency or something. I'm not sure whether that'll fly for him. The Fool and suspension in the face of the King of Cups, the DOJ. I think he's going to be foolish in regards to this. It's not a new start for him. I think he's going to be foolish in regards to him. That's going to bring about him being stopped by the DOJ because they have information with the Three of Wands. They have information about overseas dealings. The Knight of Pentacles, the mercenary actions that he's taken, he's going to find himself entrapped by the information coming out. He is still in this. So my Four of Wands, I know it's some readers see it as a celebration card. I've always seen it that they're sort of ensnared and trapped within the messaging that's out there. The Nine of Cups, which is the delusionment. He still thinks he's in this grandeur delusionment. Ten of Pentacles, this is going to be his legacy going forward. His legacy is facing a harsh truth with the Knight of Swords and Judgment, as there is a collective awakening and literally judgment and inevitability in regards to this. Okay, on the base, we've got secrets that he wants kept hidden with the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands with him attempting to defend himself, the Six of Wands, which again some readers see as writing in a winner, a celebration, whatever. I've never seen it like this. I always see this as a need to be seen, putting out messaging as a need to be seen. But I've got, what have I got here? A need to be seen in the past. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, guys. So what they're telling me is the secrets, him doing all this, taking the documents and selling them and stuff, was not so much about money. It was about a desperate need, a narcissistic need to be relevant and be seen and be feted in the past on the world stage. It was part of him still being, because he lost, I'm really getting it was part of him with a desperate need to still be playing with the big boys, is what I'm getting, because he's not one of the big boys, but to be feted and fawned over and yeah, oh, that feels awful. But we have the King of Swords, the prosecutors bringing forth the truth. So this is, yeah, his back against the wall. Sorry, let me get this right. His back against the wall in regards to his need to be seen in the past, because we've got the King of Swords, the voter, the King of Swords, the prosecutors, the voter, having to defend himself, the Sun, fully illuminating. Three of Swords, loss, heartbreak, betrayal, fully illuminating the betrayal. A lot of anxiety this is causing. It is about a crossroads moment. Take the blindfold off. This is still thigh deep in the swamp, but this is about taking the blindfold off and choosing the truth to go forward. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is the irrefutable truth being brought forward. Okay. So yeah, he's still in illusionment, but that's an interesting story coming forward. That it's going to come out, putting it out there, that it is going to come out that he has provided information in exchange for money to overseas entities, but it wasn't about the money. It was about um, being seen and being considered still an important player and all that sort of ick, ick, ick. Right, I'm just going to use my intuitive cards. They're a bit slippery, I do apologise. Intuitive cards. And have a look at how this court case is going to play out. Just a general look at how this court case, not from any particular point of view. What is this court case going to bring to light? What is this court case going to bring to light? Now, the reason why so many in the GOP are like, you sort of roll your eyes and say, why are they still rallying behind this guy? It's because they hitch their wagon firmly, and they can't unhitch it off the train wreck. They hitch their wagon to Trump, and they're doubling down, and because they know if he goes down, they go down. Okay, show me how is this court case going to go? How is this court case going to go? That one? Okay. Come on down, let's have a look. Right, oh, Hay is not happy. Now, those that have watched me for a while know that when I read on his health a while back, a couple of months ago, I heard the loudest balloon pop sound. Gonna blow a valve, but angry. He's so angry. He's so angry at the world with this. He's just angry. He's angry at the world, literally. He thought his mates in Saudi and Russia would help him. No, he's a nobody now. They ain't going to help him. And he's stewing in this devil energy. Communication, how's this court case going? A lot of information coming out in regards to the swamp. There's a lot of swamp information coming out. Love that we've got this feminine energy and healing. So the feminine energy is going to bring about healing. I don't know whether it's going to be a female judge or female prosecutor or females on the jury. Now, remembering that the indictment went to a grand jury in Florida, where it's Republican heartland, and they indicted him. The information was so overwhelming that they indicted him in Florida, and there were even Republicans on that jury who came out and said, OMG, I can't believe what I heard. I was a Republican, but I could not vote any other way. So just be aware. So the feminine energy, but feminine's also about nurturing and caring and healing, internal energies, the health. This is a crossroads moment that's going to bring about sadness, but it is the key. It is going to be a key case. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So crossroads moment, sadness. I'm wondering whether there are. I have always seen that he's planning, he would love to flee, but it's not going to come about because this is a key case that he's now looking potentially, or his family are looking at fleeing overseas. We've got love, fast, justice. Actually, I'm going to have a relook at this because me saying that was just me bringing in what I've seen in the past. Here's a crossroads moment. It's going to cause a lot of sadness, and it is a key case on an international level that is going to bring families back together, believe it or not. I have heard from some of my lovely viewers that it's already starting to bring families back together. It's very much what I was saying before. We're all human. As new information comes to light, we are entitled to change our mind, change our opinion. Don't spurn people because they may have been Trump supporters in the past. Welcome them. Don't forget, but you can forgive. Welcome them back in the fold. But there's going to be this love, this coming back together of families, which is going to happen fairly quickly as the justice is brought down. We've got the greed overtaken by positive energy, by good. Yeah, greed overtaken by good via transformation. So this is really telling me that it's going to cause a lot of change of opinion, that the greed and pretentiousness is going to be exposed by what is right, and there is going to be a transformation. Happiness. It is a convoluted, confusing time for many as they have to take this leap of faith from the empty wealth that they had been sold, this empty illusion of wealth that they had been sold. And don't shun, don't judge, just work it through. Work it through. Bo of the Fifth Column has some brilliant videos on how to do so. Work it through so that they see the light themselves and can take a leap of faith. There will be some that we can never be brought back, but just be aware that there are, as they find that this lies of wealth is really an empty promise and is going to be stopped. What have we got here? Oh, okay. Going to be stopped in light of this unstoppable loyalty, this huge loyalty is going to be pampered down's not the word. It's just proven to be non-existent. There's going to be a downward movement in those that are hugely loyal to Trump. It is going to be a slow change. It is going to take bravery to do so, because if you've pinned the last, 7 years of your life on this dude, it's going to be very hard to say, I wasted 7 years of my life. I put everything into this. I believed him. I believed. It's going to take a lot of bravery by these people to 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 be part of this transformation. So bring them along, but be gentle. And this is on the home front. On the home front, as there is full illumination and growth, plus past, the busyness of the past, rebuilding, rebuilding, rebuilding. And I love the busy bee, rebuilding what had gone on in the past. There is strength in this karmic moment for the country, where it will be magic for the country. the poverty of that leader will face destruction. I could keep going on this story, but I think that's probably enough. Yeah, it's reinforcing the fact that yeah, it's what he's facing is going to be inescapable. But these intuitive cards were really very much about the swamp's going to be fully exposed. But for the healing of the country, we need to bring back into the fold those that had lost their way, understanding fully that we may never totally agree with them on going into the future, but they are going to face a transformative moment. It's going to be really confusing for a lot of them, um, as they have to take this leap of faith in what they had believed as being exposed as not true. It is going to happen fast. The justice coming forward is fast. It's going to be a real blow. Um, but yeah, don't judge. Allow them to change their minds. They are only human. They went down the rabbit hole and got sucked in. The algorithms kept them there. The Russian bots kept them there. Understand, and as light workers, we need to open our heart and tentatively welcome them back. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.